Hey guys, this is Sylvia again, and this is part 2 on how to fill out your MRF. So, going back to from the first video, I just want you guys to take note that the service projects section of the MRF, you do not include any events that do not require community service. So things like socials and DCMs, you do not include it here. This is not an event, like keeping account of events. It's only for service projects. So with that, moving on to fundraisers. So let's say your club had a fundraiser at Soup Plantation. You would put the date and then a description of the event. So you could say, like, I don't know, members went to Soup Plantation and passed out flyers to their members, something like that. And then you would put the cost that you guys had to go through in order to have the event. So let's say you use $10 for publicizing supplies, then you can put that right there. And then also remember just to talk about the event. So I'll just write that too. And then purpose is what was the fundraiser for? So was it to raise money for decon, to have lower prices, or was it to fund for PTP? So let's just say it was for PTP, then you would put that there. So just to let you know, PTP is our minor emphasis, which is pediatric trauma program. So just letting you guys know. And then net profit is how much money you earned from that fundraiser. So moving up here, club balance. As treasurer, you should know what your club's balance is. So for example, let's just put 110, and then total fundraisers is something you do yourself. So again, this one is 1 because it's 1 right here. And then total net profit. So let's say you made $40 from the event, then the net profit would automatically add up. So let's put 30 here, 32, then it adds up automatically like that. So this part is automatically summed up for you, but this part is you need to do it manually. So total raise for the club, you need to add it up yourself, and then total raise for charity. So total raise for club are things like for decon, to lower the prices for your members, and total raise for charity is like for like PTP or any other emphases or things like that, or for homeless shelters. You need to manually calculate that. And the future fundraisers is the same as the service projects one, except that you need to put a goal in. So the title, the date you're gonna have it, description of the fundraiser, and then the goal. How much money do you guys want to make? And then the last part is other business. So announcements, questions, concerns. When I was a secretary, I usually did not fill this part out, but I do recommend you do, just to give us feedback on maybe like just how your school is going, and we can really help you on improving your MRFs as well as ideas. So just take note of that. And also if you want to go for the Distinguished Secretary Award, it is best that you do fill this part out, because this part is makes you seem like you really do care about what you're doing, and makes you seem like you want to take concern in, like, you take concern in improving your clubs. So yeah, just put in like announcements, what your school's doing. So our school has grown, blah blah blah. Questions, or it could be like if lieutenant governors, so lieutenant governors are guests in other schools and they are a member in our school, do we mark them as guests or members? And then the answer to that would actually be members, but just this is for an example. And then concerns, you can put in anything that, just share your concerns with the MRFs, or just whatever's going on in KIWIN'S in general. And then notes to us, you can just put in a happy note like, oh, can't wait for decon, or like, thank you for your work. Like, just things like that will kind of make us happy as we read these. And yeah, so that's about it. One more thing is the name of the file itself. So save the file as your high school name. So in my case, it would be Glenn A. Wilson High School. And then you put in the year. So this year is 2014 to 2015. And then MRF. And then save it like that. And then remember to email it to your lieutenant governor. The emails to your lieutenant governors are here as follows. So it's your division ltg1415@gmail.com. And yeah, that is about it. So let me just give you a quick tips on what to do if you cannot attend an event. So if you cannot make an event, make sure that you have someone that is going, and they can have like a sign-in sheet for them to hold on to give back to you, so that you know exactly how many hours people stayed at the event. And also if you go to the event, you should have a sign-in sheet as well, because it's always helpful. What I like to do is keep notes on my iPhone of like ask around, oh, what time did you come? And if they say 8 o'clock, then I would write down 8 o'clock, and then until the time the event ends. Also, the worst case scenario, if you can't get both, is you have to ask each individual person on Facebook or through the phone what time they went to the event and how long they stayed. It's just, you just have to hope that they're being honest, but that's the worst case scenario. You should always be on track and make sure that someone is attending the event, someone that you know that you can trust with the hours. And then always keep track of what type of events you guys are having. Don't always do your MRF on the last day before it's due, because I know that it's really hard to cram everything. So just do a little bit each time you have an event, then it will be run smoothly and it will be easier. And if you have any concerns or questions, just let me know. Remember, my Gmail is KIWIN'S secretary1415@gmail.com. Yeah, so your MRFs are actually due on the 1st right here, so June 1st. And yeah, alright, I hope this was some help for you guys. Alright, thanks. Bye bye.